So just to be clear on this point about the Fed's balance sheet, you don't see, as I do, that there's a trade-off. You think things are still fine in terms of like...
I wouldn't look to the incorporating the discount window into the LCR. I think that's a way too costly measure to achieve balance sheet reduction.
What steps would you take to shrink the balance sheet?
Oh, well, I would shrink it.
You would sell it off, sell assets off?
Well, so they have this problem, this political problem involving asset sales, in that they have a very large quantity of unrealized capital losses in their portfolio, and they would have to realize those. So that would require some accommodation from Congress that they're unlikely to want to
cleansing experience for all.
So rolling it off is the politically expedient approach. And so I think rolling off the MBS should be a priority, maybe even selling those, taking some of the losses over time. I think that, they have this accounting mechanism that means that they don't have to really ask for funds from Congress, asset. Right?
Although it's still implicitly happening, right? Because they're not sending funds to Congress,
right? But they can. There's infinite capacity in that account for realized capital losses.
But I like this point you're bringing up here, because I do think more transparency about what is actually happening from a consolidated government balance perspective is useful. And overseas, like the Bank of England, they actually had to go ask for a capital injection from Parliament, right?
Right.
So at least it's open, it's public. I think that's important.
And it makes sense because the loss to the Fed on Treasury securities that have lost value is exactly offset by the reduced value of the liability of the Treasury, right?
Yeah.
So it's already accrued to taxpayers.